In 2010, a German car brand introduced a car to Indian market and that got a great response in Indian market as a performance hatchback car. Yes. In today's video, we're gonna see the driver's delight car, the new facelifted Volkswagen Polo. Hey guys, this is Anish. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and bell icon. Let's get into the video. I'll tell you why this car is a driver's delight car. For that, let's open the bonnet. There you can see this updated engine, a 1 liter TSI engine, turbocharged stratified ignition with a power of 110 PS and torque of 175 Nm, which means in simple words it can run fast and pull great. So overall you may think it will drink a lot of fuel, but in opposite it gives you a great mileage. 18.24 kpl, which means you get both mileage and performance. Also you can see the insulation is done under the bonnet to avoid the engine noise inside the driver's cabin. Polo comes under a premium hatchback segment with a length of 3971 mm, width of 1682 mm and a height of 1469 mm. And this design is an ageless design and still people love this design. Now let's have a look at the exterior and see what it is updated. A dual beam halogen headlamp setup which is very bright and having chrome surroundings, and a front fog lamp which comes with a cornering light function which adds to your safety when you travel in the hilly areas. Moving to the front, you can see a new honeycomb grille which is inspired from GT line, gives more premium to this car. Even in the down, you have a honeycomb setup with a side claddings which is a slight updation in this Polo. And in case of sudden rains, this rain sensor automatically activates the wipers. Moving to the sides, a new sporty side skirts that runs from front wheel area to the rear wheel, which boosts the sporty look of this car. And a body colored ORVM with the indicators attached to it. Moving to the wheels, it got 195 by 65 R 16 inches Portago grey alloy wheels, and the size is comparatively high with its rivals. And coming to the brakes, you have a disc brake in the front and drum brake in the rear. And it comes with a heat insulated glass which helps to keep you cool no matter what the weather is. Now let's move to the rear and see what we have. We have a rear wipers there with the defogger and a high mounted stop lamp and the new smoke tail lamps which looks classic and cool. Coming down you have only reverse sensors and a VW embossed opening lever which opens effortlessly. Now let's open the boot and see. Boot capacity of Polo is 280 liters, which is quite decent, and let me show you briefly by keeping my back here. I know it is not big, but it will give you an idea. As you can see, you have a fair amount of space. Further, we have a steel spare wheel size of 175 by 14 or 14 inches. And coming down, the new Polo comes with a new bumper with diffuser kind of cladding, which gives more muscle in the rear, and it looks really great. And the ground clearance of this car is 165 mm. So guys, before entering inside, let's see the key, which has lock unlock button and a boot opening button. And one cool feature is when you long press the unlock button, the four windows will automatically open and you can see that. And when you long press the lock button, the four windows will automatically close and it will be really helpful for you in closed parkings. So let's open the doors and see what we have. The door looks very strong and I can feel the build quality here. It has a ORVM's adjuster knob, lock and unlock button, and a silver finished handle and 4 power windows button, which has one touch operation for all windows. Means by pressing the button the windows goes on and comes down, as you can see here. And a speaker setup and 1 liter bottle holders with a magazine holder, and the door handles feel very strong to hold. So guys, now let's open the rear door and see. You have the same silver finish handle, a power window button and a magazine holder plus speaker. Now let's get to the seating department. You have a adjustable headrest for both driver and co-driver, and you have a height adjustable lever here. Also you can recline the seats. Further, the fabric stylish upholstery looks very premium and the rich stitchings looks unique. Even the side supports look very good for your long trips. Now let's move to the rear seat and see. Even in the rear seat, you have height adjustable headrest and a perfect place for a two-seater. As you can see, you get a fair amount of leg space. I'm not a tall person even, but even for a tall person it is fair place to sit. And the thigh support is really good. Adding to the updation, you get a rear AC vents which is very effective with cup holders and a 12-volt charging port. And I should say the reclining position of the rear seat is very good. The whole cabin looks bright and airy. Also, you have hooks placed on both the sides of the cabin. So now let's move to the driver's cabin and see what we have. There you can see this knob where by turning it the lamps will get on, and just a pull you can turn on the fog lamps too. And you can see the side AC vents with silver surroundings, and even you can adjust the fan speed here. And you don't get a push button start with this one, and you have to on the ignition with the key. And coming to the steering, you get a leather wrapped flat bottom steering which has a good grip and media controls in the left and instrument cluster control option in the right. Further, this steering is an electronic steering which is very light to handle, and it can be adjusted to reachable and tiltable, which suits any kind of person who is driving. And there is a wiper controlling lever for both front and rear. And guys, the most important thing is you get a cruise control option in this Highland Plus model, which will be very comfortable and will give you the complete details how to use the cruise control while driving. Watch the video till the end. And coming to the instrument cluster, it is a multi-info instrument cluster with the tachometer in the left and speedometer in the right, and a MID screen in the middle which shows kilometer run, fuel level, mileage, time, etc. Polo comes with a 6.5-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Will give the complete info while driving, so skipping here. Coming down, you get an automatic climate control option which cools the cabin really quick. And there you get a cup holders and a 12-volt charging port. Then coming to the gear knob, you get a 6-speed gearbox. The lever looks premium and the leather feels very good and quality. And the handbrake lever with chrome tip. Under that you have a small storage area where you can keep coins like stuff, and a fabric armrest which looks very practical and much needed. Also the cushion quality is very good and you have a small storage area under it. Moving to the glove box, it is a cool glove box which has a good amount of space for your documents, small bottles, etc. Even you have a sunglass holder option. And guys, the dashboard looks very hard and it is a high quality scratch resistant dashboard. You don't get a mirror in the driver's side sun visor, and you have an automatic dimming IRVM and the reading lamp here. In the co-driver's side, you get a mirror in the sun visor. So guys, coming to the safety, VW is always known for their safety. This Polo comes with a galvanized steel body that is enclosed by a laser welded roof, and it is as safe as can be. And the other features are as follows. Further, Polo comes with the three variants, as you all know: Trendline, Comfortline Plus, Highline Plus. And Volkswagen gives 4-year warranty, 3 free services and 4-year road assistance. So guys, almost we have seen the exteriors, interiors of Volkswagen Polo. Now let's drive this car and see the efficiency of it. Let's get inside the driver's cabin. So guys, the first thing is visibility. From the driver's cabin, I can say the visibility is very good and I can see the road very clearly. So now let's drive this car.
Initial pickup of this car is seriously great, and even in the first gear you can feel the power and punch in the car. And now we are driving in the bad roads actually. Even it is a 1-liter engine, I don't feel anything like 1-liter engine, because this engine is very smooth and very refined. I can feel no noise inside the cabin. Even it is a 3-cylinder engine, I don't get any noise inside the cabin. because the insulation is done very well. So guys, almost we are gonna enter the highway road there. Before entering the highway road, I need to tell you that this steering is very accurate and very light and smooth to handle. It is an electric steering, so the accuracy and the smoothness level of this steering is really good. Next, coming to the suspension level, we have a McPherson strut in the front and a torsion beam suspension in the rear. So both of the suspensions are really working fine, I have to say. So almost we have entered to the highway here. So we have reached the highway now. I'm going in a second gear. Even the second gear, you can see the speed level. It is almost touching to 40, 60, and it is easily racing to, and the speed level is easily racing to 60 and more than 80. I can see that even in the second gear. And I need to tell about the acceleration here. The acceleration is really punchy and quick. Once I press the acceleration, it easily responds, and it responds very well. And the punch level is amazing because this engine is a 110 horsepower engine, and it is a new engine, like it is a 1 liter TSI engine which is newly updated for this BS6 norms. And guys, the most important thing is this AC level. You get an automatic AC in this car, and the automatic AC level is really good, and the AC cools the cabin very quick. I mean, within 1 or 2 minutes the AC cools the cabin really quick. And the most important thing is you also get a rear AC in this car. The rear AC works really well for the rear passengers.
So now I'll explain you about the cruise control feature. So first we have to on the switch of the cruise control here, and just switch on the cruise. So a symbol will appear on the odometer. So now our speed is locked at around 35. So if you want to increase the speed, just take a look over here. You can just increase the speed directly from here. Just take a look at here. And if you want to decrease, you can anyways decrease from here also, without pressing the brakes, clutch, anything. You have to just control the steering.
Okay.
In case if you are pressing the brakes or clutch, it gets automatically disengaged. And again, if you want to engage from the speed which you are driving, again you can just engage it here. So now I'm going to explain about the features of the infotainment system. It comes with a 6.5 inch touchscreen, and it has an inbuilt feature of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as mirror link. And once you are syncing your phone, the Google Maps will be inbuilt displayed on the screen. You can also connect to the Google Maps by using this button. So if you are using Android phone, you can go for Android Auto, and in case you are using iPhone, you can also use the Siri options from here.
So guys, we're gonna see the initial pickup of this car. Oh my god, there is so much amount of wheel spin on offer. The wheel spin is really good, and if you are a car enthusiast, you will definitely love this car.
Now we've reached 140 kilometers per hour, and we're just gonna test the brake in the highway. My god,
the braking capacity is absolutely great, guys. The ABS and ABD working really fine, and there are a lot of safety in this car, guys. The brake, the body of this car, everything is made on safety aspect.
So guys, we're going in the highway, and we're just gonna test the steering control of this car. And if you see, we're now touching 120 kilometers per hour, and we've just taken a right. You know, the steering control is like awesome, and the balance of this car is like amazing.
And the body control is seriously very controlled in this car.
And you know, the balance is amazing.
Yeah, the balance is seriously amazing.
So in Volkswagen Polo, we have three variants: the Trendline, Comfortline, and Highline Plus. So in the Trendline and Comfortline, you have a 1 liter MPI engine, which is a naturally aspirated engine. And in the 1 liter TSI top end Highline Plus, we have a 1 liter turbo engine.
The turbo engine comes with 110 horsepower and with a torque of 175 Nm, which is comparatively very high comparing to the Trendline and Comfortline. And guys, I will recommend you to go for the Highline model because you will get good performance of the car, good fuel efficiency in this car. So almost you will get around 18.25 km per liter in the 1 liter TSI engine, which is absolutely great. And I recommend you to go for this TSI 1 liter Highline Plus model. Guys, I recommend you to buy this car. At least come for a test drive and test drive this car. This car has so much of power and efficiency.
So guys, we're going to check how many kilometers the car would reach when we're going in second gear. So
No, it's
I
fast.
can see that it's now at 80 kilometers and it's now at 110 kilometers, which is really good in second gear.
Third gear.
And now we're at 125 when we're in third gear, and we've reached 140 in third gear. My God. Okay, this is really good.
Guys, in the Indian market, no hatchback can touch this 120 or 140 in the third gear. Just imagine the power of this car. I got really amazed, and thanks to Kun Volkswagen Madras for giving this car to test drive. Please subscribe to this channel for really amazing car videos.
So you can just see the turning radius here. You can easily put a U-turn. Comes to 4.97 meter. So in city conditions, you can take easy turn and maneuvering very easily.